Hi, fans of high quality entertainment. I'm here again with Robert's on my turntable and Jerry Garcia and Glenn Kellaway from the basement. And we just did a video ranking the songs from the Rolling Stones' Beggar's Banquet and Let It Bleed. And now we're going to do our 25 top favorite artists, including solo, except for the Beatles or anything related even remotely to the Beatles, or Glenn is going to freak out.
Yes. No Beatles. No Beatles for you.
No Beatles, man.
Like a soup Nazi on Seinfeld.
The Beatles are like, they're up here.
Yeah, and then there's predictable.
Else.
They're they're outside of the realm for sure.
Yeah.
We're all getting sick of the Beatles. Okay?
Yeah.
Today. No, not.
So I'll go first this time.
Sure.
And what I'll do is I'll show you it's 25 favorite solo and bands, like artists. So number 25 for me is a band that, thanks to Glenn Kellaway from the basement, I only have 2 of their albums. That's why they might be moving up quickly once they get more of their albums. But number 25 for me right now is The Pretty Things. Robert, you need to get this.
The Pretty Things. I'm going to write that down right now.
Parachute.
Yeah.
Start with that.
And SF Sorrow, I love too, Glenn.
Yeah, it's good.
The only thing I don't care about it is the stereo mix. It's it's kind of like the early Beatles stereo ones. Yeah. They are so good. Phil May, what a talent he was.
Yes.
My number 24, thanks to Glenn Kellaway from the basement again and our CD exchanges. And I've heard not everything yet on this box set, but most of it. And I love it all, Glenn. Friggin' Spirit.
Yeah, great band.
Yeah.
I've got Spirit. I've got Son of Spirit. I've got, Spirit's great.
Yeah. Such an amazing, talented band. Number 23. And I think he's kind of gone down in my list. Partly because of his personality, and you'll know when I show it to you. Van Morrison is number 23.
Wow.
But I love a lot of his albums. This is my favorite of his.
Yeah, that's fairly low for that one, but I
I mean for Van Morrison, right?
For Van Morrison, yeah.
This is one of my all-time favorite albums.
Yeah, for sure.
Do you have any Van Morrison, Robert?
Yeah, I've got quite a few actually.
Yeah.
Glenn started me off with he gave me one of the CDs, and I've just grown from there. So yeah.
My number 20, 25, 24, 23, 22, one of my all-time favorite singers, but I only have a few of his solo albums. I need to get more of them. Is John Anderson.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah. I've got that album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Nice.
And he did all of the music on it. He's, even he says he's not the greatest guitarist or keyboardist, but he managed to make such a.
But that's quite of a poppy album though, isn't it? Yeah.
And my number 23, number 21 band artist is, I don't know if you've heard of this band. They're Canadian. The friggin' Guess Who.
Guess Who?
Yeah.
You gotta be on that.
Yeah.
Right, Glenn?
Yeah.
Glenn's putting down the Guess Who right now.
Well, yeah, I didn't consider them, to tell you the truth. That's weird.
I don't think I've added them either, to tell you.
There's always going to be art. There's so many great artists out there. So
yeah, no, I'm trying to think where I can put them in.
He's writing as we go. You didn't come prepared, did you, Mr. Kellaway?
I did, but you guys are changing my list.
Okay, Robert.
Okay.
Your bottom. Yeah, from 25 to 21.
I chose my list a little differently. I chose bands that I'm used to throughout my life. There's a ton of bands that I've grown to love and really respect later, but the bands I've chosen. I'm going to start with this one because this was my first concert.
Partridge
Van Halen
Family?
1.
Is that the Partridge Family? Oh.
But it's a classic album.
Yeah.
Now,
That's a great debut. I'm not a big fan, but that is a
that's
great
one of, and
debut.
again, it was my first concert, so I've got great memories of that I can remember. That was a couple years ago, but that was way back in when I was 16 or 17. I don't know. That was a long time ago.
And
But
that was
fantastic.
back when David Lee Roth could sing a bit.
Could sing. That's right. He wasn't a lounge wizard like he is today. My Tumblr. I just did a video featuring this band today.
Yeah,
April Wine.
Yep.
Fantastic Canadian band. Should have been bigger than they are. But really good stuff. They toured a ton of great bands too. Uriah Heep, and they even toured with King Crimson. Can you imagine them touring with King Crimson?
That would have been cool.
Yeah. But anyway, that's 24. 23. Another Canadian band, BTO. I'm only picking one. I've got a ton of BTO. I've got a ton of all these guys, but great Canadian band. Came from the Guess Who. This one should be higher. I don't know why it's there. I'm going to go with the Cars as my number 24. No, 23rd. 25, 24, 23, 22nd. Sorry, my 22nd. The Cars. And my 21st. Wow. Sorry. I thought I had them in order. Fleetwood Mac.
Yep.
I'm going to go with that, Fleetwood Mac. So.
And I love that Fleetwood Mac album.
Yes.
Yeah. Great. Yep.
I got to put these in better order, man.
Number 25, probably everybody's going to have it higher. Wonder why it's so low for me. Pink Floyd.
Mm-hmm.
What? No, just kidding.
So, yeah, number 25. I love Pink Floyd. I mean, I love all these bands, but yeah. I get kind of bored with them after a while for some reason. Oh, I'm still going. Oh, yeah, I'm done. I just have Pink Floyd on my list. I didn't do anymore. Number 24, one of my favorite guitar players of all time, great blues guy, Johnny Winter.
Yep.
Progressive Blues Experiment, one of my favorite albums if I can hold it up. And yeah, Johnny Winter. Number 23, my favorite female singer of all time and a woman that I absolutely love. And I could put her up 20 spots higher, Janis Joplin. With Big Brother and the Holding Company by herself. I'm just a passionate Janis fan. Love her as a human being and as a performer. Number 22, Cream. Eric Clapton, Ginger Baker, Jack Bruce, Disraeli Gears.
And Ginger Baker, known as one of the nicest guys in rock.
Yeah. He's a character. And number 21, Creedence Clearwater Revival. Ooh. John Fogerty. Man, what a hits machine that guy is.
Basically the John Fogerty band.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had them a little higher, but that's cool.
Yeah.
They're great. Got to be in the top 25 for sure. Yeah.
Okay. Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Now be quiet for a few minutes, Glenn. Go back and have your nap. And remember, when it's your turn, remember to talk. Okay, number 20 for me. I wonder if this is on anybody else's list. I love
Jerry could give you the middle finger, but he doesn't have one. You know that, right? He has lost his little middle finger.
Number 20 for me is the friggin' Talking Heads.
No, didn't have it on my list.
Yeah.
Number 19, one of the best 60s bands, right, Glenn? The Monkees.
Yeah, hold on. Monkeys t-shirt, Monkeys alert.
Monkeys. Yeah.
Don't raise that shirt too high.
Oh, yeah. I think we saw Nipple. I think Nipple made its appearance.
Number 18. I don't know if anybody has this on their list.
Yeah, hey.
Yeah, CCR. Glenn just put it on his list.
It's on mine. It's on mine.
Yeah. Number 17, Pink Floyd, just like Glenn. Like half of their stuff I absolutely love, like their debut album and Metal. And stuff like the Final Cut I have no interest in. And the later albums when Roger Waters wasn't in the band, I had no interest in them. But still a great band. And number 16, and they could easily actually be even higher. I love all 6 of their albums with Jim Morrison.
Yeah.
Great band.
They ended up a little higher on mine. Number 20, Chicago.
Chicago.
Their first 8 albums.
Yeah.
Beyond that, I could give a poop, because once Terry Kath, I know Terry Kath was still around, I think, till the 11th or 10th, but amazing band. Love them. Number 19, AC/DC. I love the Bon Scott era.
Yeah.
Sometimes better than the Brian Johnson era, but this was the closest album that I picked. Number 17, ELO. Love ELO.
Interesting pick. I'm getting more into ELO now than I ever have been. I've always liked the El Dorado album. That was my favorite.
I love El Dorado
since it first came out, but I've just recently I bought it when I was down here. Is the what's it called? The blue
Out of the Blue.
Out of the Blue. That's probably one of the that's a huge album. Big
Great album. I bought that for like $5 down here.
And really ELO 2 is awesome too, Glenn.
Yeah.
It's the one with Rollover Beethoven on it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
This is a great one too. This is a great album. Great band.
Yeah. Awesome band.
This is number 16, is it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
We're not keeping track.
We lost 20, 19, 18, 17.
You can't keep yourself organized. Don't count on us. We got our own lives to worry about, Robert.
20, 19, 18, 17.
And you're a man at a Home Depot? No wonder I can't find the nails when I go there.
Robert needs to calm down.
Number 17.
Yeah, they could have been on that list.
Alice
Cooper Band.
Nice one.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah, good stuff.
And nice pick.
Number 16.
Dire Straits. I didn't think of that. Hold on. Who am I kicking off?
Want me to make you a list?
Is it my turn to speak?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
My number 20. Sam St. John is going to be so disappointed in me. I'll be getting an email. Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers. Love Tom Petty.
Nice.
Sam's favorite band. What a catalog of music. Amazing. Number 19, one of the greatest bands from the British invasion, one of the greatest songwriters of all time, the Kinks.
Nice. Love the Kinks. I should have added the Kinks. Damn.
Number 18, one of my favorite heavy bands, Uriah Heep.
Yep.
Should have added them too. Jesus.
Number 17, Larry already mentioned him, the great Van Morrison.
Yep.
Could have been higher on my list.
Awesome.
Number 16, one of the people think the greatest guitar player of all time, Jimi Hendrix.
Cool.
Awesome.
Okay, number 15 and 14 are interchangeable. And once again, I thank Glenn Kellaway for getting me into the solo artist and the band. So number 15 for now, because I need more of their album, is Porcupine Tree. I love all of their albums. And number 14 is the great Steven Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
Number 13, Robert, did you remember Black Sabbath?
Of course I did.
I bet you, yeah.
It's a little higher, though.
Yeah.
And number 12, which I know won't be on Glenn's list, is the Velvet Underground.
Don't have that on mine. No.
And number 11, which I'm sure will be on both of yours, it better be, the Friggin' Who.
Yep.
The Friggin' Who.
The Friggin' Who's on there.
Yep.
Yeah.
I lost track again. Are we 16 now?
15 to 11.
11.
Okay, I just picked this up yesterday, actually. Slow Flux by Steppenwolf.
Great band.
Oh, this is a fantastic. I had this album a long time ago, and then I went through that stage where you get rid of your albums, but I'm glad I found it. Mint condition. So that's number 15. Number 14.
Yep.
Blue Oyster Cult.
Oh man, see, I they could have been on my list. They're a great band, no doubt.
Number 13.
No Doubt is a great band, Glenn.
No doubt actually is a pretty good band.
The Band.
Yeah.
Number 12.
I've heard of them.
The Doors.
Sometimes they squeak, though.
They squeak.
Yeah.
The hinges get squeaky. I'm going to go with number 11, Creedence.
Yep.
There we go.
It is such a cool album cover.
Yeah. It should be higher, but I'll keep it at number 11.
Is that the only band so far that's made all three of our lists?
Larry and I have picked a couple.
Yeah, but I know, and we've both picked, Van Morrison. Like, it's just like, but I haven't seen anybody, like, that's the first unanimous pick.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Okay. Number 15, The Who. How can The Who not be on a list? The Who. The friggin' Who. I forgot.
The friggin' Who.
Number 14 could be at the top of anybody's list. The Band.
Yes.
Yep.
Love the Band. Number 13, the incredible Neil Young.
I didn't add Neil.
Yeah.
Are you liking the Barn album?
I am.
Isn't it
I love
good?
that documentary too, or that little mini movie.
Yeah, it's a great album.
Bunch of old men.
And what am I going? I need number 12. The first San Francisco band that I fell in love with and changed my life musically was Jefferson Airplane. When Surrealistic Pillow came out.
Yeah.
Jefferson Airplane's number 12. Number 11, another band who made one of my top 5 albums of all time, Jethro Tull.
Nice. Mine's there, but not a little higher.
Now we get into our top 10 artists.
Top 10.
Number 10. Glenn is not going to like me for this. It's
What,
number
Sparks?
10. The
Sparks?
Rolling Stones. Yeah.
I like you for that.
So many great songs.
Top 10.
Yeah. So,
Why wouldn't I like you for that, Larry?
well, because
You
I
think
know
it's gonna
they're
be
higher
higher?
on your list.
I don't think you'd be surprised.
Oh, okay. Number 9. Because they do a better version of Give Me Shelter than even the Rolling Stones. Grand Funk.
I just picked that one up yesterday too.
Yeah.
It's over there. Actually, no, it's in here. Yeah.
Number 8, which should be on Glenn's list, but isn't. Captain Beefheart and the Magic Band.
Don't have that on mine.
But I don't disagree with you, Larry.
Number
I'm becoming
7.
a fan.
I don't know if you guys have heard of this band before. Led Zeppelin.
Yeah.
They copied everything. They're the guys who copied that.
You know what's
Spirit
funny,
song.
though?
Friggin' blues.
They even copied their name from Iron Butterfly, right?
No, I think Keith Moon came up with the name.
I know, but I'm still saying that it's similar to Iron Butterfly.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh,
Light and
I
heavy.
see. Okay.
Yeah. And number 6, friggin' Blue Oyster Cult.
There we go.
Yeah.
I should have put them higher, but I got so many in the top 10 here that I couldn't. But they're becoming one of I'd say my third favorite band right now.
Yeah.
Number 10, Jimmy.
Right on.
Jimmy. I love this album. Love him. Number 9, Jethro Tull. This is the original newspaper album. If you fold it out, you can read it.
Oh, cool.
When that album came out in, I think, 1972, one of my brothers bought it, and it has the newspaper and everything. And I thought it was serious that kid wrote all the lyrics, right?
I know.
Gerald Bostic.
So that's number 9. Number 8, 10 Years After.
Oh,
Cool
great
album
band.
cover.
It's, again, one of my all-time favorites. Number 8, 10 Years After.
Great band.
Number 7, The Who.
No.
This cool color, but this was that record store day, I think. Remember?
Yeah, it was. It's the friggin' Who, by the way.
The friggin' Who. And number 6. I'm gonna go with Styx. One of my they were one of my first bands.
And there's something wrong with Robert having Styx over the Who, right, Glenn?
Well, there's
No.
nothing wrong with Robert having Styx on the list at all.
Now, come on now.
But
I don't like
but
Styx.
Robert's entitled to listen. It's fine. If he
Great,
likes,
great album.
Robert, you're wrong.
yeah, Robert, you're allowed to like Styx. Just if you invite Larry and over to your house, you can't play it. Yeah. Okay, number 10, Led Zeppelin. Amazing
Which one?
band. Which one?
Which album? Any particular album?
Oh, if I was holding up an album, it would be either the debut or Physical Graffiti. They're both kind of at the top for me. I want to ask you, Robert, since you're really getting into Spirit now, how do you feel about listening to the song Tarkus? Do you hear the similarities between that and Stairway?
Yeah, I'm just in that mode where I'm getting back and listening to a lot of those albums. I've got to go back and listen to it, but I remember the similarities for sure.
Oh yeah, the guitar progression is exactly the same.
Yeah.
But what makes it worse for Led Zeppelin is that they knew the band.
Yeah, they
performed at the same shows and everything.
Yeah.
And they obviously heard the album.
Right? Yeah. So Zeppelin number 10, number 9, the Rolling Stones. You thought they'd be higher on my list.
Yeah.
A lot of these bands have come down because there's been some new bands that I love now and I will love forever that I know I like them better. Number 8, here we come walking down the street, the Monkees. Number 7, I don't know if this is going to make your list or not, Larry. I'm hoping it's going to. Arthur Brown's Kingdom Come, number 7. I am just obsessed with this.
Easily guy. could be in my top 25.
You didn't even put him in your list. No. You didn't put him on your list.
No. Well, I had Hunt.
Did you just call me Hunt again?
I'm so used to talking to Molly.
He misses you. He misses you, man.
Hey, the good thing is I can edit this. Larry, you're not going to cut that out.
Baby doll, don't edit it.
Put our soul in or something instead of.
No, but I managed to squeeze in Spirit and.
You like Spirit better than Arthur Brown now?
I don't know. I might actually.
Wow,
that doesn't mean anything. I mean, they're
it doesn't.
Great.
No, it doesn't mean anything. Number 6, the great Steven Wilson. So I'll include Porcupine Tree, all the solo
he's
stuff.
Way up there.
Blackfield,
good for you, Glenn.
Steven Wilson. Yeah, Hand Cannot Erase is one of
my
I got top into 10 albums of all time.
I got into all that stuff later, so I didn't include it on my list. But I love Porcupine Tree. I love Steven Wilson. Yeah. I love Marillion. I love Opeth. I love so many great bands I've known to love in the last 5 years, but
but you love them more than some of the bands you liked growing up now?
No,
really, eh? No. Yeah, I do.
No,
yeah.
And he Steven Wilson and this other guy, I think another band member from the past, they do the Spotify they have a Spotify playlist where they just talk about music and
I haven't listened to that yet.
It's really good.
Yeah.
He has so much passion just for music in general. Right?
Yeah. Genius.
Okay, that's my.
Hey, Larry, top 5, Larry.
Now we're gonna do.
Were you calling me Robert? You said genius. I said hello.
We're just doing one at a time now. To number 1.
Yeah. Okay. Number 5 is the great. Now this guy is seriously a genius.
Thank you, Larry.
Frank Zappa.
Wasn't on my list, but I agree. Number 5 for me.
Supertramp.
Supertramp,
great band.
One of my favorite albums as well.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I was watching JT's record room. Is that what JT calls his channel, record room?
I believe so.
Yesterday he picked up Mobile Fidelity original master recording at a thrift shop of that album.
Oh wow!
For like $3 or something.
The classic album. I mean,
man, $100 record.
Yeah.
Great record. My number 5, Zappa, Frank.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Love Frank.
My number 4. I don't think he's on your list. It's too bad. He is. I love his whole discography. David Bowie.
No, didn't put them on the list.
No, not on mine either.
No.
There's just for me, there's like just a handful of good albums, and then other than that, I just not interested. Don't know why.
Larry just showed this one. This is my number 4, Grand Funk. Just picked this one up yesterday as well. Love it.
I remember when that came out, and I think I was a bit disappointed because it's not as heavy as the earlier albums, right? But the last few years, it is my favorite of their studio albums.
Yeah.
Okay, we just had this discussion on whether new bands can take over for the old bands, and this is my shiny example.
Glenn.
I should have brought the box set in with me. Caravan. I am
Caravan.
just thinking, how did I miss this band from 1968 to today?
Yeah.
Like, I can't believe it.
Aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They got a new album coming right out.
Especially
now.
yourself. I mean, you know music so well. I mean,
I'm just shocked that I did not know they existed. And Bobby Gass, who lives in Toronto, he said he saw them at one of those Beggars Banquet concerts in Toronto in like 1971 or something.
Wow.
But yeah, just every album, absolutely phenomenal.
Yeah.
Yeah, my favorite band right now to listen to.
Glenn, when we do
4.
our CD exchange, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, it's my turn.
It is.
Number 3, another one that won't be on Glenn's list. It'd be funny. It's number 1 on Glenn's list. But I love Lou Reed and the Velvet Underground. He's number 3 for me.
Nice. Well,
I know you're next too, Larry. I already got it figured out.
Number 3,
Floyd.
Pink Floyd. Has to be for me anyway. That's my number 3.
My number 3. Yes.
No.
No.
Yes.
No way.
Yes way. Yes, just an incredible band.
Yeah.
Incredible.
They are.
Yeah.
Again, I didn't get into Yes until later on, so I didn't want to put them on the list.
Robert,
but
I didn't fall in love with Yes until about 10 years ago.
Yeah.
And one of the most incredible bands ever. Yeah.
Well, my number 2 is a band called Yes. Well, we should all guess each other's number 1. So after you're done,
This is my number 2.
Black Zappa. Yep.
I think I screwed up. I put 2 number 1s down.
Well,
who am I going to say is number 1? Oh, God.
I had this one in my list, but I didn't add it.
Yeah.
But Rush, I would have. But that's not my number 1. You might know my number 1, Glenn.
Yeah.
Maybe Larry doesn't, but
I
you
do.
may not. Yeah.
Should we announce each other's number 1?
I don't think Glenn showed Jimi Hendrix. No, Grateful Dead. It's Grateful Dead.
So I'd say Larry's would be Sparks, and Glenn's would be Grateful Dead. Yes.
I don't know what Roberts is. Do you know what Roberts is, Glenn?
Yes.
It's Yes.
No.
So I go first.
He has deep feelings for this band. I know that.
Very deep.
My number 1.
Very deep feelings.
Robert, you're going to be shocked. It's Sparks.
Yeah. There you go.
No way.
No way. But I do like the Beatles more.
Number 1.
Oh yeah.
This is a Blu-ray in here, by the way, but that's what it is.
Yeah.
This is their latest album. Hopefully not their last. I mean, they did put that compilation out, but fantastic album. But this is my most favorite band other than the Beatles.
Is there? I'd heard that their album Bananas isn't very good.
No, I don't have it. I have a burnt copy of it. No, it's not the greatest. No.
And it's not a great album cover either.
No. I mean, it's silly album cover. One of their worst album covers.
Yeah.
And how long ago did Bananas come out?
80 something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But no, I have burnt CDs of all of them, but I have 90% of their albums as well. So love this band. Love them.
Yep.
Love them to death.
Yeah. And
My
Glenn,
number 1,
I wonder what your number 1 is.
But I have 2. No, I should have kept my list. Should have been gone down, so I left somebody off the bottom because my top 2. I'm only going to be able to say one.
What are your top 2, Glenn?
I'm going to say, congratulations, Jerry, the Grateful Dead, as my favorite band today. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bob Dylan was actually number one.
Wow.
The Grateful Dead were supposed to be number 2, but so I'm going to leave Bob off because he's like with the Beatles to me. I put them both up on a pedestal and everybody else is under, so I'm going to go Grateful Dead. Oh, no, it's number 2. That was my number 1 I just gave you.
We both could have done the top 26 then, because again,
I haven't even done number 2 yet.
I had
your
Rush
number
on.
1. You did your number 1 with Deep Purple, didn't you?
Yeah.
Well, no, it was supposed to be number 2 we were at.
No, I'm all done.
Well, I had Yes number 3. I had Yes as number 3. I haven't even
do this again sometime.
And you're questioning my math?
We should do this sometime, but we're drinking.
Yeah.
I just did Caravan and Yes, which was my number 3. My number 2 is King Crimson.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
I love King.
I can't leave King Crimson out because I'm so passionate about
You
them.
can squeeze them in, Glenn.
And number 1, Grateful Dead. So there we go.
Well, again, I'm going to squeeze Rush in then, because I absolutely love these guys as well. But anyway, there's my...
And amazingly, for all three of us, the Beatles and none of the solo Beatles made our top 25 artists list.
No, they suck.
I thought we liked them more than we did.
Yeah.
So I met this guy the other night. I went to a wrestling taping with my son-in-law. He was, doing the refereeing thing. And after the show, he introduced me to some people, and he introduced me to this guy who's I can't remember. He works behind the scenes as a producer or something. And anyway, he when I met him, he's from Liverpool. And as soon as I went to say something, he goes, "No, I don't like them." I guess that's the first question anybody from Liverpool probably ever gets.
He doesn't like the Beatles.
He didn't like the Beatles. But he's in that age. He looked like to be me. He was in that age group that grew up in the punk rock era in the '70s, and they kind of were anti-Beatle guys.
Yeah.
But it was so funny. His immediate response: "No, I don't like them."
Excuse me. Well, our list didn't match all that much, did it?
No. That's good though. That's what makes it interesting.
We
all had the same answers. Who'd watch?
Wide variety. But if I did it again, I'd choose another 25 excellent bands that I have in my collection. Yeah.
You got to start changing your list, Robert. You can't be so stubborn.
I'm not stubborn. As
You're
I said,
stubborn.
I went with my originals. That's what I thought the premise was the originals.
You've got
but if that was the case, then I would have Dave Clark 5 and
well, I would add King Crimson, I would add Gentle Giant, I would add Marillion, I would again all these great bands. Yes,
great. Right?
Yeah, I just find my whole list is in a state of flux. Like I might like Bruce Springsteen never made my list, and if you asked me 5 years ago, he would have been in the top 3. But I don't listen to Bruce much anymore.
No. And again, it's a daily thing.
Yeah.
What you like today, you don't like tomorrow.
Tell them what you think.
I guess that's the end. Please remember to subscribe to Robert's on My Turntable. Tell us about your channel for a minute, Robert.
It's Robert's on My Turntable. Been doing this for a couple of years now. Classic rock. I'm doing Bands You Need to Listen To series, which has been a lot of fun. Going back into my discography and rediscovering all these great bands and their albums and suggesting that you need to listen to these albums. I just showed a bunch of new albums I just got and just having fun in the midst of a contest, entering contests. It's just too busy to name as far as this channel going, and I love it to death. And please like, subscribe, leave all that great stuff to me, Glenn, Larry, anyone that has a channel. Please leave great comments, because it's so important to get great comments on your channel.
And Glenn Kellaway just reached 1,000 subscribers.
1,000. Yes, I want to thank everyone for that. That's great. So my contest is going on until middle of March, so please enter if you want to. But I do want to take some time to say, please, Robert's on My Turntable. Robert is one of the great channels on the Vital community. He should have your support. So please subscribe. Robert
unsubscribe from my channel and subscribe to Robert.
Enter Robert's contest.
Yes,
and let's get Robert up to 1,000. That's my new goal in the VC is to get Robert Hagerman and Robert's on My channel to 1,000 viewers.
Yeah, you still have the 25th of February to enter my contest. I've had like 30 entries so far, which is fantastic. So
that's awesome. I think I'm up to 25.
yeah,
it's pretty good.
Yeah.
And you won, and Robert just won. So enter
I did.
contest because that's proof that you can win. George Allen's channel, he had a contest, 49 entries, picked out of a hat. Robert won the contest.
What did you win?
$30. It ended up being a PayPal account. I never used PayPal, so I had a little trouble, but I got the money, no problem.
Yeah.
But George and I have been. He sent me a bunch of jazz albums. I just sent him a bunch of old albums that I had from my collection, and he absolutely loved them. It was a Sting soundtrack and a couple of old piano stuff. It was hard to find something that he would like because he's got a unique taste, but he absolutely loved everything I sent him. So good. There was a Harry Belafonte one that I sent him, and that guy rocks.
Yeah,
he does a version of the Midnight Special. It's a great track.
Yeah.
So that was the type of albums I sent him, and he absolutely loved them. He just did a video yesterday on the review of those albums, and so it's a lot of fun. And Glenn's, he sent me stuff. There's everyone sends people VCLT. It's called Vinyl Community Love Train. It's a great place to be as far as the vinyl community. It's a lot of fun. So,
a bit of trivia for you. Do you know who was a session musician on Harry Belafonte's Midnight Special record?
I think he mentioned that yesterday, and I can't remember. Jimmy Page, wasn't it?
Bob Dylan.
That's right, Bob Dylan. Sorry, yes, I knew it was Jimmy Page was on something, but
from
Bob Dylan,
61 or 62 or something. Yeah.
Wow.
I was surprised how good that album was when I sent it.
Yeah, no, Harry Belafonte was a talented man and a great role model for, especially we're in Black History Month. The name Harry Belafonte.
He's right up there with Bill Cosby.
Well.
No,
Robert, we shouldn't laugh about Bill Cosby.
No,
there's nothing to laugh about with Bill Cosby.
I have some of his comedy albums actually; they're pretty funny.
Yeah.
But take that away from what he already, Anyway,
there's a documentary on, I think it's Crave TV about him right now, and every week there's a new episode, and it's just going through his whole career and what he did, and these women coming forth, and it's
a sad thing, but
he was his stature right back in the day was right at the
top, but
well, I guess that's it. I'll end this broadcast, and we can stay on for a few minutes. So thanks everybody.
Thank you guys,
and leave your comments below on your favorite artist, and just don't include the Beatles or any solo Beatles because Glenn will get upset.
Yes, you don't want me to be upset.
Okay.
Norman Maslow called me the sweetest guy.
I saw that.
The sweetest
guy on YouTube. Yeah.
You haven't had him over at your apartment.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Well, Mazzy hasn't met me in person yet.
We
got to get him on. Got to get him on a live chat sometime.
Yeah, we're getting him next. Soon. I just got to flip him the email, so we'll talk.
Yeah. Okay. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.